Hello and a very warm welcome to my YouTube channel Tartan Gamer. Your host today is David and we're going to be playing some Prison Architect. This is going to be my first proper playthrough on the channel, so it's going to be my first proper Let's Play and I'm very much looking forward to playing with you guys. If you have any comments about the video or anything you want to see improved, then please don't hesitate to leave a comment down below and I'll certainly take the feedback on board. So without further ado, we will make a start here. So we're going to start a brand new prison. And I think our first prison, we'll just keep it as a medium size. We'll keep it as a male, and I'm quite happy just to stay with the warden, the normal warden. Okay, so fog of war, we'll take that off because I don't like playing with it on. Generate forest, we'll take that off. Generate lakes, we'll leave off. Generate buildings, we'll leave off. Failure conditions, we'll turn that off at the moment. We'll put on events and staff needs. Escape plans enables more escape options for prisoners. They will now attempt to climb over your walls when trying to escape. Yeah, okay. Unlimited funds, nope. And enable tools and cheats, no. Okay, so I think we're ready to go, so let's make a start. So we've got 30,000 to start off with, so not very much. So we just need to keep that in mind when we are building our prison. So we're going to start off with a medium security prison. In the past I've always started with just low security and building up, but this time we'll start with medium security. So let's get our basic foundation done. So I think that's probably going to be okay. And we will get a large jail door and we'll put that in here. We will then get our utilities. And we will already start to bring it round like that. We'll also give them 2 capacitors and we'll bring the pipe out and round as well. That's great. So we'll unpause it and we'll let the workers come. What I'm going to do as well is I'm just going to bring the audio up just a tad. It's just a little bit low for my liking. Still a wee bit low actually. I'll bring it up a wee bit more. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So while they're building the foundations, as I said, my name's David, also known as Tartan Gamer, and I predominantly stream on Twitch. The details of my channel are included down below, but also I want to do Let's Plays on YouTube as well, so you'll find different content on both platforms. I'm relatively new, I've only been doing this for a few weeks, and although you've probably seen some of my previous videos, this is my first proper playthrough of the game. And then once we've finished with Prison Architect, we will move on to another game. And I predominantly like city building games. I really enjoy The Sims 4, Flight Simulator, Planet Coaster, games like that. But I'll review pretty much whatever takes my fancy. One of the upcoming games I really want to play is I think it's called 2 Point Hospital. It's basically a spin-off from Theme Hospital. and I've really enjoyed that game, so very much looking forward to playing it. Okay, so we'll bring this round here. We'll get a door in there. Then we will get a small reception area in here. If I can find it. So reception. There we go. So we'll put a reception in here, and that needs a desk and a table and a chair. So this prison is going to be all about space saving, so trying to use as much of the space as we have. So chair, and then we need a table. So we could probably put the table yeah, I'd probably say about there would be fine. And that's that done. We're going to need a couple of offices, so we're going to do that first. And if I remember right, offices are 4x4. Let's just double check that. Yeah, 4x4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, that's fine. So that's 1, 2. Okay, so that's 3 offices there. That's probably a good amount to start off with. We'll put in some staff doors for these. So 1, 2, 3. And then we'll get our desks in. So 1, 2, 3. We'll then get our chair in. And filing cabinet. And then we will allocate the space, just like that. So once that's done, the next thing we want to do, we'll just delete that, we don't need to worry about it. The next thing we want to do is get a canteen, a kitchen and a yard built. We're probably going to start off with dorms, for the first couple of videos, and then we'll start having our own cells after that. So we'll get the warden in. There we go. And then that lets us think about what we want to do. So for me, I am thinking, maintenance first of all. I always like to get the janitor in so the prison looks nice and clean. Okay, so next thing we want is a small corridor, so we'll do this. And then from there, we'll put in a jail door. We'll just do a small one, like so. And then what we'll do is we will do our canteen. In fact, no, this can actually be our dorms here. And we'll extend the corridor a little bit, so maybe to about there. And then what we'll do is we'll have the canteen there, and we'll let them build that. Now, because we're going to be going with medium security straight off the bat, we just need to remember that putting them all into a dorm can't really continue for too long, or we're probably going to start having fights, and potentially they might start killing each other, so we just need to keep that in mind. Okay. This is our corridor, we're going to run that along the length here. And then the dorm is just going to be in here. And then this is going to be our kitchen and our canteen. So I'm probably going to put the kitchen up here. It's not going to be too big to start off with, because we're not going to have that many prisoners. So there and there, and obviously we don't have much money, so we just need to keep this in mind as we're doing this. So basically they're just going to have one cooker, and at this stage one fridge, and a sink. And we're just going to bring that along like so. Oh, they seem to have... I don't know what's happened here. Because the door is there, so I'm not entirely sure. Ah, hang on. Okay, so we need a large jail door, and we'll put that there. And then there'll be a large or a small jail door here. Kind of ran out of money, so we'll just let the game speed up a little bit here so we can get some. So we can get a small jail door now. It's probably about all we can get. And then what we'll get next is we'll get our beds for the dorm. Now we do need to take a job, that's why we don't have any cash. So basic detention centre and the admin centre, because we're halfway through most of this work anyway. Okay, so this is going to be the dorms, and what I like to do is this area here is going to be the bathroom, toilets. So for them to go to the toilet, they've got to come in and go up and then in here. And then we'll put in the plumbing for that here. And we will bring the power up and round like so. We're going to hire 2 cooks because that's what they ask for. over here. And once we have that, we're just going to I never ever have a holding cell because it just doesn't get used. So what I like to do is just kid the game on that I've built one. So once that bench goes in, it should show as being complete, and then I'll just deselect the room and put this as our door. Okay, so surrounded by walls and doors. Well, they should be. Okay, let's just have a think here. There you go, so that's it been marked off. So we can now just take this back out, and we're going to change this to, okay, it's come back it's come back off again, right, fine. So what we'll do is we'll just put it as the dorm at the moment, and then when we're at the end and there's only the holding cell to be done, we'll change it for that. So we need to get some beds in, so we'll just get double beds, or bunk beds I should say. And we're going to make use of all available space, so they're really going to get crammed in here. Because we want as much money as we can get. Could maybe squeeze another one in there, yeah. And then we need to get rid of that bench, which we'll do now. So just get rid of that. So we need to unlock and we'll right, so we need to have an accountant, and we need to get the bureaucracy selected as well. So we'll probably go with that. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I was going to get cleaning first, but we'll get the finance out of the way first, because that gives us 5,000, and at the start of the game you really need every single pound, basically, dollar, whatever you want to call it. You need to have as much help as you can get at the beginning. No canteens, that's fine, we're working on that just now. Okay, so we're going to have 2 serving stations. So one there and one here. Yep. And then we're going to get our tables put in. So bench, or sorry, tables first. So table. So probably do it like this. It's just nice actually, that will just fit in nicely. So we'll start off with that. We don't need to do the full thing, because this kitchen's going to be able to handle, when we start building our cells, it's going to be able to handle some expansion before we need to worry too much. So we're quite happy just to go with that at the moment. So then we need the bench. We'll put them in. Looking good. So then the next thing we need to get is a yard. Now, with the new update that's just been released, prisoners can now climb over walls with the orange boiler suits. So if they get 5 of them and smuggle them into their dorm, they can then build a rope with it and then use that to try and climb over the wall. So we just need to keep that in mind when we are constructing our outside areas now. So we're going to put this like that, maybe like that, and in fact, you know what, we could probably just run it like this. And we'll be extra nice to them because we've got plenty of money just now. And we'll give them some grass, and we'll give them a little bit, just a little bit of equipment here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they can have 10 of them and a couple of benches. I always like to make sure that I put my benches as far away from the entrance here. That way it stops them all from grouping down at the door, because usually that's when the fight starts. So we'll do this. Leave a space there so they can get access in. And yeah, that should be fine like that. We'll also get a door, and it'll be a large jail door. We'll put that there. Why do we still not have power? Okay, right, do that then. And they're okay, yeah, that's fine. Right, so just to recap, we've got our utility room sorted, we have a reception, 3 offices, we actually need 6, but you'll notice that I've left a space here so that we can bring this down and create another 6 behind it. Sorry, another 3 behind it when we need it. We have got our dorms with toilets, we've got our kitchen, and we've got our canteen. So all we need to do now, also we've got the outside area, the yard being done as well. So all we really need now is showers, and then we have the very basic parts of a prison. So what we'll do is we'll run this corridor here, and then we will run the showers there, probably about there. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do another little door here. That looks good. And we will just allocate these rooms. So canteen, and then the kitchen will be here. Looking good. I absolutely hate that the builders just leave these boxes all over the place. I don't know why they don't just take it away. Right, we really need to find out what is going on up here. We're just going to put a hurry up on that. There we go, so he's going to install that in. Hopefully that should be us. Yes, it is. Now, I actually think we're probably going to actually need to put 2 cookers in to start with. So 2 cookers, they're going to get this bit done, and then we just need to do the showers, and that'll be us. So we can actually start thinking about bringing in some prisoners just now. So we can actually bring in 12 medium security prisoners. So we'll do fill to capacity. So our first 12 prisoners are going to come tomorrow. Each video that I'm going to do will be about 45 minutes long. But give me your feedback once you've watched this playthrough. Give me your feedback on what's working well and what you think I can improve on. Okay, so that's a yard done, so we can allocate that, because that's part of our plan here, is to get a yard. So we just need shower and a holding cell, and as I said, we'll build the shower and then we'll fool the game into thinking that we've actually made a holding cell. Okay, so we just need to finish this wall here, like that. We're going to put a door like that, or sorry, a wall like that, and then we're going to put a door in the middle. We're then going to get a brick wall, and we're going to... In fact, no, we're not. We're probably just going to leave it as that is, and then we're going to put a drain. We'll run it all the way along here, and here. I never like to put them too close to the front door, because they all just hang at the front, so we'll do it like this. And then the utility for the pipes will run down like this. Ooh, we're running out of cash again. Okay. So we'll do that. And then what we'll do is we'll allocate this area. We might just be able to make this work. So we'll put this as the shower room. And then, as I said, what we'll do is once that's done, we'll fool the game into thinking that the dorms are the holding cell. And that should give us 5,000. So that's been done. So let's just see if we can get away with this. So it just needs a toilet. So let's just see, can we do that? Can we make the game think that we've done it? So all we need is a bench. So just one bench. It's only 30 bucks. So we'll just fast forward time here. Until there we go. So we'll build this bench, and then that should be us. We'll get this sorted and changed back to the reception, like so. There we go. See, game thinks that that was the holding cell, so we'll get it put back. Nice wee tip there for you if you're playing the game. There we go. Excellent. So we just need to hire an accountant. So we've already researched her, so we can now place her. And I think what we'll focus on now is the cleaning. We need to hire a foreman as well. Well, we've got his office there, so that's fine. We need to connect our showers up as well, so we'll bring that there, and then we'll bring the small pipes into the building, like so. So yeah, I think that's been a pretty successful start to our prison. We've kind of got all the basics here, so we've got the reception, the dorms, the kitchen, canteen, yard and shower. Next thing we need to think about is the parole rooms, which, if my memory serves me right, requires a 4x4. Nope, it's a 5x5, so 1, 2, 3, let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, okay, so that's actually going to be okay. So we'll do it like that. And the parole rooms will run up this part of the building here. So we can just put in a normal door to access this area. Nothing too fancy. We'll fast forward time again. There we go, and we will just run the electricity. I know it's already, there's already power going in this area, but I like to run it around the edge of the building. So what we'll do is we can build our parole rooms in here. So it's a 5 by 5 that they need. So starting from here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could actually use a space as well, so we'll do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on, we need to do one more. Like that. And bring down the indoor wall here. Kind of annoying because I've just placed my utilities, but hey ho. So 10 hours to go until our prisoners arrive. So while we're waiting for that to be done, we'll start looking at the next 2 jobs to pick up. So prison maintenance, unlock maintenance through bureaucracy, unlock cleaning, unline groundskeeping, hire a foreman. So yeah, we're going to go with that because we've done half of that already. And we also want to think about reform, staff well-being. Yeah, we'll do the staff well-being as well because they're easy pretty much to get. So this area here is going to be where our staff room is going to go in, and this corridor is going to be a theme for the whole prison. It's literally going to go all the way through it. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the rooms are going to go from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there. We'll bring it down. This room will be slightly bigger. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's good. So this will be our 2 parole rooms in here. And we'll just assign them. Then we'll get the desk in for it. So the visitors table, that can go there and there. I'm kind of thinking we might put visitation up in this area here, and that way it keeps everyone happy. I could have put parole down here away from the prisoners, but in my last couple of playthroughs that I've done off stream or off screen I should say, it's really not made much of a difference, so where it was put, so we'll just leave it there. So visitor tables are getting installed. Excellent. Right, so we've got enough money to put in our visitation, so we'll do that just now. Probably about there. This whole area is going to be visitation, so we'll get one door. Well, actually, we don't need to worry about that because we're going to demolish this wall and we're going to actually build a brick wall there with a normal door here, and all of this is going to be visitation. There we go. Right, so visitation, this whole area. And then we're going to get the tables and we're literally just going to run them probably like this. That should be enough. Now what we're going to do is, because it's going to be a medium security, we will put in a couple of extra guards. We'll put in 2 janitors and we'll bring in an extra 4 guards. So 6 in total. So we desperately need to get up to capacity with prisoners, because right now we're actually losing money. So we just need to build a staff room and then we'll get another 10,000. So we'll just go ahead at the moment and we'll start doing that. I'm probably going to do a staff room like that. And that'll be a staff door to access it. There we go, so looking good. So we'll put this as our staff room. And the staff room needs a couple of sofas. So one of them, we need a drinks machine. And then we need a serving station as well for food. So we'll get that once our prisoners arrive. So here they come, we get 6,000, so we'll just quickly finish this and we'll take a look at our prisoners. So sofa, we'll do maybe that, and we're going to have a large TV for them, because let's face it, they're not going to be doing much work. In fact, we'll even give them 2 TVs. And then we'll give them a servant table, which we'll put up here just behind them. And a vending machine, and that should be them taken care of. Right, here we go. So here's our new prisoners. So Simon Forrest sentenced to 5 years for kidnapping. We've got Tom Underwood, sentenced to 13 years for multiple crimes, including death by dangerous driving and dangerous driving again. We've got Paul Fairbairn, who was sentenced to 28 years for multiple crimes, including robbery and more robbery. James Malone is in for 9 years for carjacking, so car theft. Paul Osborne's in for 17 years for robbery and perjury. 10 years for kidnapping for Warren Rennie. James Darley is in for 26 years for false imprisonment and trafficking. Richard Balthazar is in for 8 years for rioting, so we need to keep an eye on him. Oh great, this chap, Credence Oren Kilgore, participated in underground boxing with a man named Tyler Durden, then became a Twitch streamer. Oh fantastic. Now he spends time writing poems and thinking of new ideas to get famous on Twitch. We've got another one for 8 years writing. I think we've already spoke about him. And Gareth Nash is in for 4 years for joyriding. So quite an interesting group of people. Okay, so they're working on the canteen. We just need to get the power connected up here. So we just need to unlock groundskeeping, so we'll do that just now. So groundskeeping there. And we need to hire a gardener and we'll get another 5,000. I wonder how long it's going to be before they start fighting with each other. So that's our first group of prisoners just arrived. We've got one more, Mr. Underwood, to be brought through. He requires solitary confinement, which is a very good point. We actually need to build some solitary cells as well. And this is probably going to be a really good point to stop the video. So I hope you've enjoyed it so far. As I said, my name's David, also known as Tartan Gamer. I do stream on Twitch, it's usually what I do, but I've started doing Let's Plays on YouTube as well, separate to Twitch. So on the next video, we're going to focus on building some solitary cells. We are going to focus on getting our prison up to maximum capacity, so 33 prisoners. We do have 17 coming tomorrow. And once we've got that done, we're going to then start thinking about rehabilitation, classrooms, that sort of thing as well. So hope you've enjoyed the video. It's been a pleasure doing the first part 1. More videos will come out over the next couple of days, and if you have any comments or any suggestions, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And also, if you have a chance, come on over to Twitch. If I am streaming, come in and say hello. So it's been a pleasure playing with you today, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.